Okay, I should be live here on YouTube. Let's take a look and see what happens here. If it comes in. One, two, three, there we go. All right, so hello, fellow MLB The Show 23 people. I wanted to introduce today a player statistics tracker that I created. Now, if you've ever watched me play, you know that I'm not very good. And so I had one conquest map left to do, and that was the extreme map. And with all these great cards we now have to use now that season 6 has started, some of them I haven't used in a very long time. And so I wanted to build a team for the extreme map of speedsters, players that had 99 speed and 99 steal. That I could hit with. And for the most part, I remembered some of the cards that I could hit with. Some I had a P5, and they're good cards, but I wanted to work on other cards as well. So what I did is I created a team to do this. And I wasn't quite sure how I was going to be able to hit with these guys, especially playing in Hall of Fame mode, etc. So I created this tool here to be able to track players. And as you can see at the bottom down here, I can sort hitters by any of these statistics: games, at-bats, runs, hits, RBI, blah, blah, blah. Just real quick here, I could do, say, for games played. So this sorts the list by hitters in the number of games that they played. If I want to do it by the number of hits, then this is the players who have had the most hits down to the players who have had the least amount of hits. If I want to do it by slugging percentage, I can do it by slugging percentage as well, any of them. And I've done the same thing here with pitchers. I can sort by the games that they've pitched, how many games they've pitched. Now this goes low to high. And then I can hits allowed. I can do earned run average, any of those things. And then on this side over here, I have the batting order and I have the lineup. Now, let me show you how all of this is possible, because I don't enter all of this data. I only enter a little bit. But let's go into the MLB The Show website. We'll sign in. And we'll click to go to the most recent place where we left off, and that'll be squads, but it'll throw me to the dashboard. Now this is important because this is where you want to be, is in the dashboard. Over here in this section, you can enter a username right here. So I'm going to put in my username, Blind Bleeder, and you can see my universal profile, but more importantly, you can see games, the game histories that I have. So when I pull up, so the most recent game I played was against the Rangers. It gives you very basic stats here. So you can copy these like that. And then in the spreadsheet, I have a tab where we can paste that data. And boom, it pastes. Now, as you'll see, I don't have, with the names, I have first and last names. This just has last names and position. So since I don't change my lineup very often, I can just go down and copy paste. Now you also see I don't have horizontal lines here. So what I can do to keep that is I copy, and then I'll come down here and I will paste using formatting. And then that copies the format. Again, I didn't change my lineup from the last game, so I can go down and I can paste that in. Now I'm keeping track of the number of games, so this would be 23 Rangers. And then my team is the Flashes. Now I have a formula here that I could paste down that initially will say how many, it says singles, but we don't go by that. So after the game is over, when you see the screen where you have the menu at the top, it tells you who the winning and losing pitchers are, player of the game. There's a menu option there for box score. You go down to the box score, and you can see down in the summary who had doubles, triples, home runs, stolen bases, blah, whatever. And so you can put that in there. Um, I'm going to erase all this right now because this is a duplicate of what's up there already. Anyway, so that's where I just put in who's had doubles and whatever. It will subtract out, say, for example, this person had one hit right here. Initially, before I put this in, it says it's a double, or a single. But I know it was a double, so I put in he had a double, and then it takes that single away because his hit was a double. So it automatically adjusts when you add those in. I know it's kind of confusing, but it's pretty easy, and it only takes a few seconds to do. Now the same is true with the picture database. So when you come back over to this screen, you can see the pictures, and you can copy, and then you can paste the pictures here like this. And again, it has last names, who has the win, whatever. And I just fill the rest of this in, and I replace the short with their first and last. So that's what makes this possible, is doing that. I have a database here that keeps track. It summarizes all the games for both the hitters and the pitchers. It just summarizes everybody. And then this is where I sort everything out. This is my sorter. It like right now I have it set where I want to sort by slugging percentage. If I go back to the dashboard and I say I want to sort by stolen bases, for example. Now when I go back over to the sorter, you'll see this says stolen bases. And it just has numbers here that doesn't matter. The format of this doesn't matter. All it is it's sorting. And so you really don't see that. What's important is that the numbers on this screen are recognizable in what we're used to seeing. So that's it. I wanted to just introduce this player tracking statistics tracker that I've created. It's quick, it's dirty. I did it to track my games in the Extreme map, but this can be used for any set of games. All you're doing is using the game history screen and copying and pasting the data from that. So that's it. So have a good time. Enjoy MLB The Show. I know we're at the end of the season, and we're about done here, ready to go into MLB The Show 24, and I hope to be able to carry this over into my set of tools that I'll use next year as well. And with that, I say have a happy new year and enjoy MLB The Show.